friends, what's up? Welcome back to another video here on Johnson's Ever After. It is the first official vlog after our Disneyland trip. Well, might be the second one you see after our Disneyland trip. We are planning on making a dessert specific vlog that's separate from this, and I don't know if that's gonna air before this or after this. But either way, welcome to the vlog. We did actually try to make a vlog our first week back. It's now Friday, we got back on Sunday. But we were so exhausted that we didn't film that much. We didn't really talk much, and we just decided to scrap that, keep some of those clips that we'll show you here in a minute, and start a new vlog. We have been slowly getting back to things. Our house is still a mess. I think the only thing we really accomplished is laundry, and that's not even all the way done yet. We're not all the way caught up. But it's okay. By the way, pardon this, I had some horrible zits. I just noticed it. It looks like a cut. No, it was zits. Anyways, that's beside the point. Welcome. If you're new here, we're so glad to have you. If you're returning, welcome back.
Go.
Nobody's holding you, you goofball. You have your blankets wrapped around you. That's Dossie. Josh will be here in a little bit. He's at work. And I feel like there's lots to talk about. I do want to do kind of a check-in so we can kind of talk about and reflect on the trip. But I'm going to wait for Josh to get home. But, yeah. Welcome to the vlog. Alright, so before we get too far into anything else, tonight's dinner is just veggie burgers and some curly fries. Good old comfort food. Alright, so before... What is that face?
Sorry.
Before we go too far into the vlog for this week, we wanted to take a minute to sit down, reflect on our trip, because today I actually edited and scheduled posting for every single trip vlog. So I feel like it's a real good time to reflect. So honey, like, your thoughts, highlighted moments for you, favorite foods, favorite rides. I want to hear your perspective.
Oh. I mean, certainly overall, a very good trip. For the most part, had pretty decent food luck other than a couple of times, like the first couple.
The street corn was horrible.
Yeah, it was.
For anyone wondering, the San Francisco style street corn, and I'm not usually one to talk about how bad food is. It smelled like bacon strips. The dog treat. And that's about how it tasted too. Not like the treat. I've never tasted the treat. I don't know that. But like, it tasted as bad as it smelled.
Well, the first couple meals I had, can't remember what they were called, but like,
we had IHOP in the room for breakfast the first day in the parks. We had Rancho for lunch.
The Rancho thing I had was pretty darn good. The sandwich from
Earl, the night we
Earl
got there.
was pretty
You
good.
loved that.
Wow.
I was really shocked how much you like that. Like, I know you like turkey sandwiches a little, but like, I've never seen you that excited over a sandwich. You don't even eat stuffing at Thanksgiving or when we have it for dinner, but you loved it on that sandwich.
It was surprisingly good.
See, any ride highlights, any moments, like moments with Dossie?
The whole thing with Dossie.
Yeah.
He was so talkative on a trip, he hasn't stopped.
That's for sure.
That's how much fun he had. Like,
I loved
it.
seeing him get to meet like Pete and Donald, because he loves Donald Duck. That was so cool. Seeing him go on more rides was so cool because, you know, he could experience it last time, but he couldn't like express it, and he was little, so he still like napped a lot. But it was so cool, and I loved getting to see him with like Lovey, my mom, and Grammy and, you know, his cousins. He would always like ask for one of them to go do stuff, and he had so much fun. It was so great. He did have a few naughty moments, but that's pretty normal for any kid because they all happened when he was getting tired.
Yeah.
But we're working on it.
Our anniversary was pretty darn great, I think.
That was like probably the best meal we've ever had at Disneyland. And I was like so happy. Like, I feel like this year we've definitely had a roller coaster. And just to sit aside and have that night, we really just got to enjoy each other's presence. You know, we didn't have to worry about getting back in time. We could just, it was relaxed. And we had great food. Like, honestly, I could have just had that Caesar salad and I would have been the happiest girl in the world. You know? And I really appreciated how much thought you put into stuff for me. Like, I'm gonna cry talking about it because it all made me so happy. You know? I don't think we ever showed the charm on here that you got me from Pandora.
Oh, well, you got it right there.
Well, I'm holding the camera up, so I can't really move. I don't know if it's really gonna focus on that.
Come on, you can do it. Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, there we go. It's the Enchanted Rose from Beauty and the Beast. And I was so excited. I've never had anything from Pandora before. And Beauty and the Beast is something that means a lot to me. We are going to invest in a really good chain. Ashley, my brother's girlfriend, who you saw on the vlog a lot. Yes, there's 2 Ashleys in our family. She's really awesome. We love her. She was telling me how she got a good chain at Fred Meyer Jewelers, and she's telling me a good policy there, so I think we're going to look into that because I want a chain for this. And then my very first necklace Josh ever gave me is in need of a chain. But yeah, no, it was just us, and it's been a really long time since we weren't just in mom and dad and everything we have to get done and stop stressing mode. And it was really special. Did you have any other favorite moments? How was your first ever Dole Whip? You didn't really talk about that, I noticed.
Really didn't. Totally meant to make a clip while there, but he was so tired and fuzzy that I just spent the time eating and holding him while me and him were over there.
Yeah.
Got it, but it was good. Just got the basic flavor. I meant to try one of the flavors, but when he was wanting held in the line, I just said Dole Whip, and they made the regular one. But it was fine. It was really good.
That churro, we got the cookie butter churro, just as good as I remember.
I don't think it got talked on the vlog, or maybe it did a little, but you getting the splash on Tiana's.
You did. You made a whole clip about it.
It's funny.
I was so happy. I regretted it later. Because, like, the way my clothes dried was uncomfortable.
You wanted so badly to get splashed. And for those of you that have been on what was Splash Mountain, when you see the bear and there's the little drop.
It's not that anymore. It's Mama Odie.
It's Mama Odie now. But instead of just one drop, it brings you back up for another good little one. And on that one,
they added an extra drop.
I just see this wave. I'm in the back. She's in the front. Cousin Logan right behind you. I see a wave, and I'm like, there ain't no way she's not wet from that. Just engulfed the front of the boat.
I was so happy. I love getting soaked on water rides. And, like, we'd gone on it before in the trip. We went on a water ride at Knott's, and I didn't get wet. And I was like, oh, come on. Because, like, I'm the person who purposely tries to get those soaked. So people willingly let me sit in the worst seat.
You got your wish.
Yeah.
That thing, I'm not exaggerating when I said it was a wave. It was a straight.
And I remember
it was over your head.
I remember we
went
got off the ride and you walked up to me and you're like, "You're very happy, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I knew. I was like, hey, there's at least the 2 people in the front, if not more. I was like, it didn't touch me.
Yeah.
It didn't touch me in the back of the log, but
overall, I think it was just such a cool trip and opportunity. And I'm very grateful because, like, I am a person with anxiety. You guys have seen that before. I'm pretty sure I expressed it. I would say 98% of my anxieties, I was proven wrong. And it was a relief. I mean, we all had rocky moments. Everybody does when you go on a trip like that. But it was really cool and really special because that side of the family has never gone on a trip with that many people before. And then another part of it that was really special to me that we didn't talk about it on the vlog. So we showed on our travel day home, we went to the Rainforest Cafe for lunch. And it was so special to me. Like, it made my heart so happy and brought me back. Because when we were kids, we used to have one 2-ish hours north of where we live. And we went there so many times and it was so fun. We had so many memories. A lot of them with my Grammy and Papa. And my Papa's not with us anymore. And getting to remember those things from childhood. And like, I had the same salad I've gotten every time I've ever went there. And it was just as delicious as I remember. And it brought me back. And I realized I didn't make a very happy face when Josh filled me at the restaurant. But like, I had just taken like my first bite and I was hangry at that point. But no, it was amazing. And to get to do that is so special. And I was so grateful that my Grammy took us on this trip and had the idea to do that. And it meant the world to me. So yeah, I think that was a pretty big highlight for me. So, anything else you want to say about the trip?
Goodness, I don't know.
Oh, so that's kind of our reflection on the trip. But, I am going to show you one clip from the vlog that we filmed before this that we deleted. I was telling you guys about when we got off the plane and we picked up our luggage. My suitcase was destroyed, and I don't know how well Josh explained it, but I didn't realize till later that you can't get compensation unless you report it in person, and that's on me. And it's okay, I got 7 years out of that suitcase, but this is how bad it was.
Alright, so check this out. Look at that. So not only this, but when this is zipped up, the zipper like completely popped. So it was like partially open even though it wasn't unzipped. And then there was this thing. So kind of the theory was this thing got thrown or fell or hit against something and it cracked because of how tightly packed it was. Just caused the zipper to pop. But yeah, this thing is just completely done for. And we didn't know we needed to, like, to get compensated, we didn't know we needed to report this in person. Because we got going pretty quick. So, that's pretty much it. We'll just have to get her a new suitcase at one point. Yeah. Not much else more to say than that. This poor guy's had its last run, man.
So yeah, that was the death of my poor suitcase. Luckily, I know exactly where I bought it. And I also know there's other ones out there. And I don't think we're going to need one for a bit. So I'm not too worried about it. But it was kind of sucky. It was a very long day and I was frustrated. But you know, it's okay. It's just a thing. Life goes on. But yeah, so we just wanted to reflect on the trip a little before we continue on to the vlog. I kind of wanted to talk more about this past week where we did vlog, but we decided to delete it. Not much went on. We did some cooking. Like I said today, I edited and scheduled all of the videos for the trip, including a reading vlog, which felt really good to do. I don't think I'll go back to doing If You Judge It By Its Cover, unless people want that. If you want that, let me know. But I would like to do reading vlogs more. It is kind of hard right now because I am writing a book that's a diary of a year in the life of reading. So it would be kind of hard to do both. But I did have a day where I was feeling super creative. I wrote a couple entries in the book diary project. I wrote one for the last week to summarize my reading. Or not last week, vacation week, whatever that was. And, I wrote one for that day. And then I worked on my novel I'm writing. And I worked on my Disney book, which I weirdly had less motivation to do because I was so invested in the other projects. But it's okay. And I had a lot of fun because I haven't just been creative in a while. So yeah. And then other things we did, we went to Costco and Winco. We did a haul of that, but I'm not sure I saved the footage. And we also went to Walmart, so now our pantry and stuff is stocked. So hopefully, other than like fresh stuff, we don't have to go to the grocery store for a bit. So that's where we're at now. I don't know if I'll film any more tonight, but we'll see where the weekend takes us. Alright, so it is now Saturday morning. We've just been hanging out. We had some biscuits and gravy for breakfast, always delicious. I am drinking out of my Rainforest Cafe mug, which I don't think we showed on the vlog that we got when we went to Rainforest Cafe, but we did. And I just wanted to check in. One of the things we did this week was Josh told me when we got our tax return I could do a little bit of book shopping. Most of it I did on Book Outlet where it was severely discounted, and then I did get some on Amazon, and they're supposed to be showing up today, but they're showing up in different packages. Well, the first package is here, so I thought I would do a little bit of a haul. I think there's only 2 books in here, but we'll see. Alright, so first book, oh, they wrapped it in plastic, is Tiny Hot Dogs by Mary Giuliani, a memoir in small bites. This is a food memoir. If you guys haven't guessed, I really enjoy those. So, yeah, not only... it's not just a sticker I get to take off. I get to take off the plastic because they kept it so nice. Alright, and the other book is A 5-Letter Word for Love by Amy James. A romance. Big surprise. That's kind of been my groove these past months, which is funny because when I was a kid, I always, like when I was younger, I was always like, no, I will never read romance books. Those are just cheesy and tacky and blah 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 blah. And yeah, younger Ashley, you were very wrong. They're great. Well, most of them. But yeah, so those are the first 2 books. I'll check in more when more show up. In the meantime, I'm gonna watch Top Chef. Dossie is playing, and I think we're gonna have a snack or something soon.
Well, where are we going?
Yeah.
So somebody being a little crazy, so we're gonna get him out for a walk.
We're going now.
Where are we going?
We're going now.
I don't know. We'll just walk for a little bit. Go on an adventure. Can you say adventure?
Run.
Run! Watch your step, you don't want to fall.
What's a car?
You see a car?
No. It's a golden way.
It's a real estate place, but it's a cool building. Take a look, there's the water. Another bridge over there. Hi. This is the Dossie walking vlog. You doing okay, Bubba? It's somebody's backyard. We're gonna keep going home to Mama, okay? We're almost home. We're almost home. Are you excited? Are you excited to see Mama? Look at that, Bubba. What did Lovey get you? Can you show him?
Yeah.
Hold on. We're gonna do a haul. Hold on.
Hey, look. Show your doll. Show your doll in the vlog.
Hug.
Say thank you, Lovey.
Thank you, Abby.
Alright, so what showed up?
Mama's package showed up too. So I got 2 of the 20 packs of the mini Cliff Bars, which Dossie has already broken into. I got some pajamas. It's just a shirt and shorts set. But I was in dire need of some new pajamas. And then we got 3 boxes of, I guess they're now called Zeta Rain's black bean and rice. Couldn't find these in the store anywhere, and these were one of my favorite, like lunches, easy dinners kind of things. Let's see if I can. This dress, 1 is cute, 2 has pockets. Oh man.
3 can't get it open.
Oh, I'm supposed to rip it. How cute is that?
Really cute.
It's just a nice, comfy, cozy dress. Alright.
Now the moment of truth.
For the books. There is one book that for some reason got put in a different package and it's showing up tomorrow. But this is what's here. Of the Amazon ones. So we have The Launch Date by Annabelle Slater. The Book Proposal by KJ McKeish. I very much apologize if I butchered their last name. You with a View by Jessica Joyce. Work in Progress by Kat McKenzie. Never Planned on You by Lindsay Hammerfloor. The Museum of Ordinary People by Mike Gale. I've been wanting to read that for a while. And then 14 Days, which is a collaborative novel with a bunch of authors. It's edited by Margaret Atwood and Douglas Preston. I actually saw this at the airport and I was really intrigued. But we were out of room for stuff, so I didn't get it. But I got it when we got home.
Yeah.
So, Mom was very happy. And I just woke up. I have a headache. Update. Lovey told us that it is not just a baby, which he was excited for a new baby, but it's like an activity one where he can learn how to zip zippers, do buttons, tie his shoes, all that stuff. And that's really cool because we've been wanting to get him something like that for a while. And I'm so excited. He's so excited. And I love it. He's so lucky to have her. Alright, snack time. And we're trying the On the Border salsa because the ones we've been trying lately haven't been good. And I realized I was getting thick and chunky salsa when I prefer restaurant style. Hopefully this is good. Otherwise, the new popcorn search is going to be a salsa search. Alright, so as you guys guessed, dinner is enchiladas. But this is a new brand of sauce and I'm wary of it, so I'll let you know what I think. Alrighty, so I think that I'm gonna end the vlog here, but the enchiladas were good. I think my fears were for nothing. I just haven't been feeling well today, so I think I'm just like for some reason extra on edge. I've had a headache all day, and Josh has been taking care of me, and he got me Tylenol, but it didn't help either time I took it. But that's all I could take with my other medicines I could take, but that's beside the point. Also, salsa review. It was good. It was a step up, right consistency, weirdly tasted like chili. Like it literally, like, you know, the cumin-y chili powder taste? That's what it tasted like. Tasted like a cold chili. It wasn't bad, but I think we could do better, so I am declaring Salsa Search 2025 on. But we'll handle that another day. For the time being, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. The reason I'm ending this is, one, because I feel like we've gotten enough, and two, Josh is going to make a dessert-specific vlog. And yeah. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye now.